Yep, see, look. New video. I told you. As we start the new video. Well, the last card on the last video was, they were warned many times. It is out of your hands, my child. Step aside and allow us to work. Go chase your dreams. Go. Now. Right now. Just like me. This is my dream. This is something I love doing. And I got up. It's late. It's probably like 1 o'clock in the morning, right? But my schedule's a little different. But I have been up all day. I was helping a beautiful, beautiful elder of mine today. She doesn't have a lot of assistance, and she's such a beautiful person. And people did not want us to connect, right? And I see why now. We had a wonderful day today. Met some new little kids that are my friends. They love me. They couldn't wait till I come back. And, we had a good time. Anyway. Okay, so no quote. Next is, he who makes things sprout. Talak, an Aztec rain god. Okay, Bruce Lee, simplicity is the key to brilliance. It is. All right, so this is an Aztec rain god. So if you are from that lineage or you're working with the rain gods, he's the one that makes things sprout. Next, goodness gracious, I told you angelic presence is here. Look at that. Archangel Metatron. Let me lower my volume. If in his presence there is often brilliant flashes of illumination or swirls of color. Ooh. Archangel Metatron is moving, baby. Be advised, be aware. I'm moving. You guys see my little band-aid. I broke my nail in the middle here, and it is hurting. But I can't take it off because it's in the middle of the knee. I was taking some pictures down. You know how you have to take the little sticky stuff off the walls, and my finger slipped. Ooh, it was a horrible sight. Wasn't my son was like, oh my God, Mom, are you okay? You okay? He hates to see me bleed or anything. I was okay. Needed a Band-Aid and some peroxide, a little bit of alcohol and a Band-Aid and clean it up. But moving on. Next is, metamorphosis. Are we switching? The definition of metamorphosis is the process of transformation from an immature form to an adult form into or more distinct stages. Okay, so metamorphosis is the process of transformation from an immature form to an adult form in 2 or more distinct stages. Metamorphosis. Wow. This is beautiful. Upgrading and changing and right before people's eyes. It's going to get better. Stay tuned. Next is natural law versus common law. Remember I told you need to know the things? I thought some was in here. This one might be brief, though. Yeah, it's small. So you're going to have to do more research. But just in general, common law is explained by judges. Natural law is the nature of people rather than whatever any judge has to say. So common law, basically man-made. Natural law is the law of the land. There's definitely more information. You can go more detailed, whatever tickles your fancy. You do want to dig deep and get all the information necessary to you. Excuse me, spiritual belch. Going to take a quick sip. Today I'm not drinking tea. I had some, I don't know if you guys probably can't see it, but I had to do some lemon drink because, like I said, I was out in the sun. I didn't want anything warm. I wanted something nice and cool, and it has the little bits of lemon, the water, very little sweetener, and just a cleanse, further cleanse along with my water, which should be around here somewhere. Yep, my water. All right, so the next card is, there he goes again, Taurus season. It's not Taurus season, but Taurus is all up and in. Anyway. Chris Brown featuring Bryson Tiller, patiently waiting. Wow. So somebody patiently waiting for you, possibly a Taurus. I know. Chris Brown again? As I say this, new flame. Y'all think I'm lying. Look at this. Chris Brown, patiently waiting. New flame comes out. He's been doing a lot of pictures lately, too, with his, I think it's his child's mom. His youngest child's mom? I'm not sure. It's nice to see people elevate and you know, do what's right. I love it. Keep going, Breezy. We got a collaboration that we got to do, though. You know that. Okay. Next is, what's done is done. I didn't want to snatch your mask off, but clarity is required. Next time, just be real. So what's done is what's done. I didn't want to snatch your mask off, but clarity is required. Next time, just be real. You know? So all people ask you to do is be honest, open. You know, now that might be why you're going to have this inevitable standoff, because you snatch somebody's mask off. You're wondering if they meant what they said, you know, and how it may have hurt you, because they were caught red-handed. Hand in the cookie jar. You told them you knew and they still continued. It could be the person that you recently unblocked, you know, and you still may not converse with them. Just because they're not blocked, you know, doesn't mean you have to delve into that. Or it might be the ones that feel tethered to you. Just be advised, be aware. Someone's mask was snatched off because they weren't being honest and they weren't being true. Had to be done. Next is, they want you to shoulder all their burdens, and they are money hungry. Never look back. So that's probably why you had to snatch the mask off, because you needed clarity and truth, and they weren't telling you. They really didn't want you. They just wanted your help or your money or, you know, the good energy that you provide, which is going to essentially create an inevitable standoff, because now they're having a grown-up temper tantrum because they can't get what they want, and most people just give in, you know, but you're not. You're different. And, you know, last time you were thinking, did you mean that? You probably, your gut or your intuition told you they didn't. Moving on. Ramos. Last name, I believe. Person, place, or thing. However it can relate in your life. I was doing a test. Some kind of test here. You gonna be my baby. Let me love you crazy. Tell me if you're ready. Baby, come and get it. Next is Ziegler. That looks like a last name. Person, place, or thing. Same parameters, however it relates in your life. Yeah, see, 1:33 a.m. Next is Brixton. Same thing. That looks like a last name. Person, place, or thing, however it relates in your life. Next is J. Cole featuring Andre 3000, The Promised Land. Yeah, see, I think you got multiple people or multiple energies maybe surrounding you or coming towards you, or that you're blocking out, right? So you have someone that's in love and wants you as their new flame and is trying to get to the promised land with you. And then you have someone that's interested in this inevitable standoff, that mask that you had to rip off. So just be advised, be aware, make sure you know the difference. But that's a song. I'd listen to that. I'm going to put my music right here. Next is, okay, so Ptolemy. Ptolemy the 7th is a king from Egypt. He's a historical mathematician, a historical astronomer, and historical geographer, astrologer, and a pharaoh of the Ptolemaic Egypt, from 305 to 304 BC until his death. Okay, so more Egyptian information. You want to dig into that, you can. You know, Cleopatra is all related in there as a mother, and depends on which king you're looking at, a wife. You know, it's a lot of information, but he's coming out for some reason. Okay. Next is, everything they stole from you is coming back extremely fast. Get your rest so you don't fade from your rewards and success. Oh my gosh. Everything they stole from you is coming back extremely fast. Get your rest so you don't fade from your rewards and success. And when you get your rewards and success, don't you look back and don't you backtrack. Those same people that you couldn't go to when you were in a dire situation will show up. I can promise you that. The answer is no. And no is a complete sentence. Okay? Chris Brown again. What's going on here? Is this a Chris Brown playlist? This one is Privacy. Next is Oscar. First, middle, last, person, place, or thing, or could be the Oscars. Like I said, it could be businesses, could be a street name, could be your uncle's name, could be however it relates in your life. Oscar. Oscar de la Hoya. I don't know why, but it just came out. Next is, ooh, Euphoria. So you're trying to get to your Euphoria. And the people that never wanted you to excel and exceed is trying to set up an inevitable standoff. Definition of Euphoria. A feeling of, or a state of intense excitement and happiness. And you got the card here that says, everything they stole from you is coming back extremely fast. Don't faint from your excitement and success, which is going to put you in this euphoria or euphoric-like state. Just look at that. Focus on that. Don't worry about the distractions and whatever else may be going on. Next is, you are building unbreakable, unshakable foundations. Yeah, like I said, stay on the path, love. You're building unbreakable, unshakable foundations because they're pure. They're from the inside out. You're actually attempting to heal and help. Or not attempting, you are. Healing and helping people. You are. Spirit is not playing. Look at that. Spirit is not playing. Confirmations everywhere, okay? So just be advised, be aware. You're building unshakable, unbreakable foundations. Don't second guess yourself. Keep doing what you're doing. You know, I even had a person that told me that the business I started, one of the businesses I recently started, that she'd eventually like to go in and help me with it. And, you know, either become a worker or administrator or a reference or a consultant, you know, where people may come to her and she refers to me or whatever. And this was offered. I didn't ask, you know. I guess, you know, my information is circulating everywhere. But like I said, God will send the right people to you in the right time, right? As long as you're just moving. Come on now. I can't say nothing he's saying in this song. He said, stop running from this. I ain't about to let you slide. I ain't running. Anyway, next card is, ooh. Fernando. What's up, King? Love and light. This was my first love, y'all. Unfortunately, he passed as well. In a tragic car accident, either on the way or leaving a concert. I didn't get the details because, of course, he didn't make it back to me. But I did see him the day before, and he got down on his knees, and he proposed, and he put a ring on my finger, and I begged him not to go. I didn't know why I didn't want him to go because I'm not the type to get in the way of, you know, a man's free time with his homies. But for whatever reason, I was like, babe, I just don't feel like you should go, you know. And I almost had him. He was almost like, you know, you're right. We were very young at the time, so we couldn't be in the same dwelling. So he was in another city. I was in another city. But, you know, with the peer pressure of 4 or 5 of his friends saying, oh, come on, you know, don't worry about what she's saying. You'll be okay. He caved in. And unfortunately, he didn't make it. But I smile now because I know that he's also with me. And I love him dearly. I will never stop loving him. And, but I understand that it's not a blockage any longer. You know, I was holding on to it tightly. Like he would come back up or pop back up in some way. I have, through my spiritual journey, I've understood that those are things that you have to also let go. But allow it to be a positive memory, right? So he's coming up for some reason. Are you here? Probably. But maybe, you know, your name is Fernando, or, you know, I don't know. Person, place, or thing, however it relates in your life as well. Next is Pisces. Okay, my Pisces friend actually did reach out to me today. This is wow. Just to check on me, you know, like most people do. Just make sure I'm okay, because I kind of dropped off the globe, and I kind of just stick to myself. It's just working better that way. Wait a minute. Is this a Chris Brown playlist? Is this another Chris Brown? Wrist. Featuring Lucci. Solo Lucci. Okay. I'm going to let it rock. It's on for a reason. Pisces. It's saying I need to plug my charger. I'm going to put you guys on hold real quick. Let me get my charger. I'll be right back. But be advised, be aware of Pisces. You may be a Pisces. You may have a Pisces in your situation. It may be a Pisces that has something to do with whatever may be going on in your life. Not sure. Be advised, be aware. The only zodiac sign thus far is Pisces. Hold on 1 second. Let me get my charger. Thanks, guys. Hey, you guys. I got the charger plugged up now. Look at that beautiful, beautiful picture. see if I could slide over so you guys can see it a little better. Last card was Fernando. Next card is Lolita. Same parameters. First, middle, last, person, place, or thing, however it may relate in your life. Next is the Great Blue Hole. Okay, so that's a location. May want to look into that. Something may be going on with that, about that, for that. Be advised, be aware. It's coming up for a reason. Next is, how did you get here? Nobody's supposed to be... Oh, Deborah Cox, right? Yep. How did you get here? Nobody's supposed to be here. I won't even try to sing that at like 2 in the morning. My voice is nowhere near... I'm not a professional singer anyway. But, how did you get here? Love was not on my mind. But you know that's when love comes in. When you're not thinking about it and you focus and you're trying to get them bags and solidify contracts and deep healing. It's just popping up as messages. But you know nothing happens for accident. By accident. So how did you get here? Nobody's supposed to be here. Deep healing popped on my phone. So whoever's there is helping you heal. And you're helping them heal. Equal give and take. That's all you're looking for. Thank you. Look at the light. Got dark again. I don't know what's going on. What is that? Black and white. Just water and rocks. It's pretty though. Next is, you know you knew better. God's rejection is his protection. Okay? So you know you knew better. Maybe you dealt with somebody you shouldn't have. You know you knew better. And you might be feeling a little rejected at this time. Just know that God's rejection is always his protection. Rejection for some people is really, really hard because they feel like it's about them. And a lot of times it's not. The person that rejected you is not supposed to be there anyway. So it's not really about you. They don't deserve you more times than not, or you don't deserve them, or however the cookie crumbles, it was not a situation that should be taking place in your life or on your path. So, you know you knew better. Just know that God's rejection is always his protection. He's going to hold you tight when you feel like nobody else does, okay? Next is, what does that say? Common Spanish language. Okay, what is this next one? Trey Songz. Chi-Chi featuring Chris Brown. Can't get away from me. Taurus all up in here. Okay, so common Spanish language. Adios, which means goodbye. Por favor, please. Gracias. Thank you. Lo siento. Sorry. Salud. Bless you. Por qué, why? And donde, where. Okay. Next is, don't overthink or analyze. He said, don't give me no lip. Woo! Gotta breathe. This one says, stars are not scattered randomly through space. They are gathered together into vast groups known as galaxies. Stars. No stars in that, but you see the sun peeking through. Yeah, but be advised, stars are scattered randomly throughout space. They are gathered together into vast groups known as galaxies. That applies to something in some way. Maybe you're studying the stars. Maybe the stars are very, especially out here in the country, I see a lot more stars than I saw in the city. So maybe you're just stargazing. I don't know. Be advised, be aware. Next is Queen Pin. A party ain't a party till it's ran all through. That's a song. That's an old one though, but it still hits. Next is, it's about to be raining more. Wait a minute. Oh man. Oh man. And I was about to say, oh wow. Anyway, it says it's about to be raining men. Take your time, your Royal Highness. Ooh. So it's about to be raining men. Take your time, your Royal Highness, with your pretty puckered lips. Yeah. It's about to be raining men. Be advised, be aware, you're going to have options. You got to know if you want to be single, you want to be in a relationship, you want to date around. You just have to be clear and concise with what it is you want to do, Be advised, be aware, though. It's about to be raining men. So take your time. Next is Do you mind? It doesn't say who it's by. DJ Khaled. Next is what? No, who do we trust? Oh, it's a song. So who do we trust? Method Man and Nas featuring Jadakiss, Immortal Technique, and Rugged Man. Who do we trust? Goes back to everything we're saying today. Clear inventory of your circle. I think the last video said, look to your right, look to the left. Two of those people are not your friends, right? Or they're Judases, basically. But yeah, who do we trust? Very important. Everything's coming together. Oh, yeah. Tell me, can we be lovers or friends? Oh. He got Nikki. He know he hit the jackpot. Check the shot clock. That's in my poem. Part of it. Not like she said it, but some of those words. Oh, she said I want to do it to still kiss me when he mad. Is that August Alsina? Who's this? He said you should be up in my bed. Just trying to get to know you, get a little closer. Okay. Next is read. God say calm down. Read Psalms 23 every morning and before you sleep. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me lie down through green pastures. Lead me. Yeah, that one. Read it every morning and before you go to sleep. Make sure your protection is definitely in order. We ain't got forever. You know. That is August Alsina. Let me be the one. Oh, that's so sweet. Next is Sebastian. Okay, so maybe Sebastian's your boo that's sending this love to you, or maybe you're Sebastian. I don't know. However it relates in your life, situation, or story. Joel, you mind if I talk to you? You mind if I touch you? Hold on, y'all. Okay. Next is they deserve to be slapped, but avoid the drama. Yeah, that came up earlier. So you're going to have this inevitable standoff. You figured out they just wanted you for your money and benefit. They didn't really want you. You had to snatch the mask off because what was going on in the dark came to the light. You caught their freaking hand in the cookie jar. You even unblocked them, to leave the availabilities open and available if they want that. Because, they're feeling tethered now. Now they know that they had one of the best things that ever came across them and they mismanaged it. You know better, though, right? God's rejection is always his protection. And, you were wondering, like, wow, did you ever mean anything you said? But just know, you feel like they deserve to be smacked. They probably do, but don't do it. Because they'll be the first people to call the police. Next is, they need a break. Move on to greater things. Okay. So they need a break. Whoever that is, move on. Keep going. Like I told you, don't sit in a situation where you're confused and you're not getting answers and you're not getting what you want. What are you doing that for? Just move on, And if people are meant to be in your life and on your path, they will meet you. Divine design is a beautiful thing. So, yeah. They need a break. Move on, baby. Next is geographer. Okay, so a geographer is a physical scientist, a social scientist, or a humanist whose area of study is the Earth's natural environment and human society. Goes back to the Egyptian king that came out, geographer. That's also a job, or, it's a definition here, but that's a title in the science field that many can go into if they're interested in those things, Next is, those actions spoke much louder than your words. You lose. Okay? So your actions ended up speaking much louder than your words. Baby, you lose, right? Now, they need a break. Go ahead and move on. Because they definitely deserve to be smacked. But you're not going to do it. Because you've risen above that. And, now they want to apologize. They're feeling tethered to you. They know they unblocked, but they're still afraid to reach out. But you know better. God's rejection is his protection. You now have the upper hand. Roles have been switched. And that doesn't mean you have to do what they did to you. I wouldn't. Because it's just going to come back to you. That's how life works. Next is, what does this say? Natural law. I told you the laws. I think I did put them Well, I don't know what we've read so far, but this is what's left. According to natural law theory, all people have inherent rights, conferred not by acts of legislation, but by God, nature, or reason. So the difference between natural law and common law, which is a man-made law, and the law of the land. You definitely want to know the difference. Next is nice try. No more worries, no more warnings. Time's up. And what that message that popped up said, the ancestors said, I don't remember what it's, let me see if I can find it. It was the title of a video. Let me see. No, I don't want to mess with it because it's going to take too much time. But as I was going through the video, if you rewind, you'll see the message came up. They're here. They're moving and shaking, right? So be advised, be aware. Where'd I put it there? Oh, it's right here. Nice try. No more warnings. We've given you many, plenty, too many. Time's up. Next is Goddess of Earth, Mother Gaia. Ooh. Mother Gaia. Okay. Mother Gaia, she has the unique ability to create life, even without requiring sexual intercourse. The ancestral mother, Mother Gaia, is moving. Absolutely. Be advised, be aware. Gods and mothers, all kind of stuff. Ancestors. Get right. Next is sing and dance more. Yeah, anytime you need to change your energy or you're discombobulated or things just keep coming out of nowhere, you need to make sure that you transmit that energy in the best way that you know how. If you like to sing, sing. Even if you can't sing, sing. If you like to dance, dance. Even if you can't dance, dance. I do them both and I'm not great at either, right? But whenever the opportunity arises and I may not be feeling the best, I'll put something on I really, really like this music here, and sing and dance, and I end up feeling better, or I write. Like I said, a poetry spilled out of me in the middle of my sleep. I don't know. I might have been dreaming about it because I've had a lot of dreams here lately. Not to ramble on. Next is Masterclass Creator. Get started with your presentation today. Okay, so somebody wants to do a masterclass. Well, it's saying get started with your presentation today. You'll have a masterclass soon. Congratulations. My hat's off to you. That's beautiful. Chris Brown featuring Usher and Gucci Man. Party. I don't know what's going on here. Why are we doing all this? See, breezy. Forget it. Next is, that's because Taurus is running things. Things will change drastically. Prepare your emergency pack today. Already got mine. I'm just doing the final stages of moving. But yeah, things are going to change drastically. Make sure you have an emergency pack on hand. See how the lights keep flickering like that? I don't know what's going on. Y'all see my hands. I'm not moving. So just make sure you have your emergency pack. I've advised everyone of that many times. Hoping you're taking heed. Next is, oh, this is my baby. It says King Savi's offering. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. So very true. He was saying this the other day, all day long. I don't know why. I asked him, did you watch Forrest Gump? Well, why are you saying that? And then he showed me it was in a song he was listening to. That's strange how. Anyway, be advised, be aware. Beautiful quote. Next is isolation can either drive you crazy or create a unbreakable, unshakable force to be reckoned with. Can you sit with yourself for as long as it takes? If you can't, please figure out why. Yeah, so isolation can either drive you crazy or create an unshakable, unbreakable force to be reckoned with. Can you sit with yourself for as long as it takes to heal, to delve into the issues, to fix things? And if you can't, please figure out why. What are you afraid of? What are you running from? And face it. Face it head on, because if you don't, it's going to face you. 1 second, you guys. Let me see something. Okay, y'all. 1 second. We know how to party. He said, come to my place. Girl, come to my place and don't bring no clothes. Somebody is heavily desiring you, honey. Or maybe you just crossed that bridge and it was delicious. I wouldn't know. I'm still celibate at this time. Not to say, no intercourse. Not to say, that I don't desire. Of course we all do. We're humans. But I've chosen to wait until, it's sacred, right? And it's someone that you can just fully open up and wave off. Moving on. Next is Deja. Okay, first, middle, last person, place, or thing. However that can relate in your life. Next is, you better not go back. You know the truth. They all serve their purpose. Yes, whoever you're thinking of right now. Okay, so it says, you better not go back. You know the truth. They all serve their person. They all serve their purpose. Whoever you are thinking of right now. That's crazy. It's people messing with you at 1:30 in the morning. Do y'all sleep? Do y'all have anything to do? Throat chakra can jumble and fumble and mispronounce. I'm still going to get it done. Okay? Evil eye. Repelling it all. Moving on. You better not go back. You know the truth. They all serve their purpose. Perfectly. Look at that. Perfectly. Yes, whoever you're thinking of right now. Have a party. Look at that sun coming out. Pervasive. Okay, so that's another definition here. Existing in or spreading throughout every part of something. So pervasive. Okay, not going to dig. Definition. Next is Monday. Okay, so maybe you got something going on Monday that's of importance to you. Be advised, be aware, Monday is coming out. Next is, skip the commercial. What's next? Usher, good kisser. I told you, somebody is loving on you. They like your sweet, soft kisses. They want you to come to their house and not bring no clothes. And, they're trying to get to know you, babe. So, even though you may not have been focused on love and you might not be in the best predicament right now to get into anything that you might be thinking, God knows more than you. He definitely does. If the opportunity is there and it's true and authentic, step into it. Next is Set, another god. The god of confusion and disorder. Set, or Seth, the Egyptian name, god of war, chaos, and storm. Brother of Osiris, Isis, and Horus. So they're here. And they got the ones that ain't playing no games. I've been around the world. I kissed a lot of girls. So I guess it's true. Don't nobody kiss it like you. Don't nobody kiss it like you. Don't nobody kiss it like you. Bang, bang, bang. Next. I'm going to get you. Hawkins. First, middle, last, person, place, or thing. However it relates in your life. That is so amazing. Wow. Can you teach me that? However it relates in your life. Only do one thing. Yeah. Next is new opportunities coming from everywhere. Are they? Yes, they are. Accept them, receive them, open up your awareness, remain open to receive, stay high vibrational and happy. But yeah, they're everywhere. You just, you might be going through something so you don't see it, but they're here. And if they aren't here, they're coming quickly. Remember what the card said? It's coming in quickly. It's going to shock you. You might even faint. Okay? Be advised, be aware. Next is, oh no, my headphone cut out. I can't turn it on. I got to go get my headphones, y'all. Okay, let me do this card. Angel number 662. Angel number 662 is, this is a representation of extreme love towards a certain person or thing. Aww. That's beautiful. Next is, worldwide movement is upon us. Hold on tight. Okay. Remember a couple of videos ago, I said, what did I say? I said royal couples are going to be coming together and breaking and shaking things up. So just be advised, worldwide movement is upon us. Hold on tight, especially if you're the